Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Tiara. I have a lot on my mind. So I just felt like quickly recording this video before I run out of camera battery as I'm doing my skincare routine because I just washed my face and I'm pretty sure my face is about to dry. I wanted to talk today about friendships and how to figure out. By the way, this is my toner that I use. I don't like the way it comes out of the bottle, but I'm a kind of person where I use a product until it's gone. This is the Laneige Cream Skin Toner. It's nice, I like it. I just don't like how it comes out of the bottle. Like I literally have to like fight for the toner to come out of the whole bottle. And I'm not a fan of that. I feel like spotting a bad friend is not an easy thing because you pretty much have to become that person's friend if you're not able to see who they truly are from the jump first, and then get to know them for a certain amount of time, however long that is, before you realize that this person does not match you at all, or they're toxic and kind of a nutcase. It takes time, but the signs that show up are definitely based off of what is your love language as a person. Are you an affectionate person? Do you like to receive gifts? Do you need someone? Do you feel grateful when somebody helps you out with little small projects or big projects? This is my essence from Missha. I think it's the Nutricious Time Revolution. This is what I use as an essence. I use an essence right after toner because it's basically the same thing. But it does a little bit more at trapping in the moisture and the good stuff that you're putting on your skin right after, because your girl deals with some extremely dry skin, so she needs some good stuff. The one thing is, how do your friends support you? Do they answer your love language without even trying? Is it that easy? Sometimes they don't know your love language, but if they show a form of support, you know what I mean? This is my hyaluronic acid that I'm trying from... This camera's old, y'all. It doesn't like the focus. It's really old. Anyway, this is my hyaluronic acid that I got from Innisfree. I put it on before I put on anything else that's heavier, like serums or whatever, because it's better to get the lighter stuff on first before you put on the heavier stuff. That's heavier stuff. At least that's based off of whatever I saw on the internet. So don't take my advice. Take it with a grain of salt. But I do try my best. Also, I'm not supposed to slap my face, but it's too late. I just did it. Do you feel supported by that friend? And it doesn't mean that they have to do big things or small things, but it's like when you talk to that person, do you feel uplifted? Do you feel like you're growing in this conversation? And I just had a conversation with one of my friends because I was telling her that I was feeling really unsupported by some of the friends that I had. And it was making me reconsider my friendships with those people. And she was saying that like some of the things you should check for is 1, support. 2, do you feel like every time you see them you feel refreshed, revived, renewed, like you're learning something from that person, or just from the bond and everything that you do together and you share together when you're hanging out with each other? That's really important. Do you feel like you could grow with this person? Because not just romance is not the only place where you can grow together with someone. Friendship is also a place where you can grow together with someone. And if you feel like trash, that's another thing. How do you feel when you leave your friendship? Do you feel like trash? If you go home or just leave your friend, this is my serum that I got from Nature Republic, Green Derma Mild Cica Serum. I'm trying it out. I don't know if it's actually the greatest thing in the universe, but we'll see how it goes. I think I've been trying it out for a month. It's not bad. I think I feel good afterwards. Now, as a person with anxiety, it is very, 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 very difficult to 100% understand if this person is actually a good friend or not. You know, like if this person isn't talking trash about me all the time, if this person is actually listening to the things that I say and hearing me out and trying to understand where I'm coming from if I'm feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, communication and comprehension is very important. And if they're not comprehending you and they're making up BS about you that you know deep down inside is not true about who you are, those are signs that these are bad friends. But with anxiety, you kind of, and I don't know, I know other things that people deal with also cause them to feel this way too, where you just kind of second guess all of your choices and your friends. You kind of feel that way when a friendship begins to shift. there's always going to be a shift in friendships. For a while, I didn't have a steady best friend. I kept shifting between best friend after best friend after best friend. And that was really stressful for me because I had so many friends that had a steady best friend that they always hung out with. Always, even if they didn't see each other for a while, they always talked to them like almost every day. And I never had that. So for me, it was very difficult to truly see the good friends that I at least did have in my life, even though they shifted. Handling that shift was very difficult for me. Short-term friendships were hard for me. One-day friendships were hard for me. Things like that were very difficult for me because I didn't have that one steady best friend that so many people talk about. You'll get that one steady best friend, you will, but when you have anxiety, it kind of makes you scared to make new friends and trust friendships. Okay, so this cream that I have here is actually really thick because I was trying to get a different face cream that was different from this. This is old, y'all, so I had to get rid of it, but I still have the bottle because I'm black and we don't like to waste things. But this I got from Nature Republic, green Derma again, mild cream. And it's a lot better than the one that I had before. It spreads better. It doesn't feel like trash on my skin or anything like that. And literally all I have to do is just take off from the top of this thing. Just take a little bit off of the top and it literally covers my entire face, no problem. You gotta warm the product in your hand, you know, get that wonderful spread. Yeah. Here's an example of good friend versus bad friend if you have anxiety and you cannot tell. And it's a bit of an extreme example, so I'll give you a small example after the extreme example. But the example of a good friend versus a bad friend. Good friend, I had a dance performance, right? And I told all of my friends when it was. Many of my good friends told me that they could not make it. If they couldn't make it, they just told me, and they told me why, and then they wished for support, and they were like, please send the video when you finally get it. That kind of thing. They just let me know that they weren't gonna come, and it's not a big deal. And my other friends who were able to make it, they didn't have to go as far as they did, but they came from cities really, really far. They were like, that took hours to get here, and they showed up. And I really, really appreciated that. They didn't have to do that, but they did because they're my friend and they care about my existence and they enjoy my presence, and somehow they think I'm hilarious or something. I don't know. They just think I'm cool enough to be friends with. An extreme example of a bad friend is there was a point where I had a friend who cared so much about being paid attention to and having things done during their schedule and their time that they didn't stop to consider what was going on in the lives of their friends. They, like, maybe you were busy and they were like, yeah, but I'm upset right now, so I need you to see me, okay? Like, I'm really pissed off. I'm having such a bad day. I stubbed my toe on the table and it really hurts, so I need you to come over and support me. And you're like, yes, but I'm at work. And they're like, well, can you call off work and just not go to work and come and support me? Or I'm going to the gym. Well, can you, like, leave the gym ASAP and, like, come and support me? Like, you have priorities that you spent money on or that you're trying to get money, and they're like not caring about that. Do they value your personal time? Do they value what's going on in your life? If they don't value you, they don't need to be your friend. If every time you talk to them you feel like they're being condescending in conversation, they don't need to be your friend. And I'm gonna tell you that this is not easy for me, okay? Because I'm a very loyal type of friend, okay? When I make a friend, I would like to keep my friend. Sometimes people are just not, they're just not meant to match with you. I'm assuming you like my video because you made it this far. My camera battery died, so I switched to my cell phone. If you like my video this far, just watch another video. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to see more videos that I make. And let me know what you thought about this video. If you agree with anything, if you disagree with anything, if you have any more tips that you think are better or are also useful for finding a friend, because I'm still learning about friendships. I'm only 25 years old. So, you know, leave a comment below, subscribe, like it, click the notification bell for more things like that. And I will see you in the next video, which I'm pretty sure you're gonna watch because, you know. Anyway, bye.